Let's be honest, you want to have the most possible base mouse for your gaming experience, especially if you're wanting to get into esports or just some competitive scenes. But you also want a mouse that can be useful for casual use, whether you're wanting to do some design, casual scrolling, or just simple work use. And let's be honest, finding a mouse that is that comfortable for you to actually use can be hard to find, especially at an affordable price, with most mice costing you over $100. But what if I told you you can get that for only $50 and it's actually pretty good. This is the EWEADN S7 Max, and I think this mouse could be best for you. Now, I'm not going to bore you with all the specs about the S7 Max, but rather some of the main specs that you should probably know before deciding to go for this type of mouse. Now, you are getting up to 42,000 DPI, which is insane for $50 for this type of mouse, and you are getting a polling of about 8,000, which isn't bad at all. Now, if you are wanting to know what type of sensors this mouse does have, I'll put them on the screen right now. But from my personal experience, this does have a lot of precision when it comes to gaming. Now, when it comes to gaming using the S7 Max, there are a lot of things I do personally like. Now, first of all, you are getting about 5 to 6 different presets with DPI, which by the way, me personally, I've actually found myself only using the first 2, which does give you an idea of how good and how precise this mouse can be when it comes to sensitivity. Now, of course, similar to other mice on the market, it does have a certain color to show what type of DPI you are on. Now, the lowest DPI is going to be marked red, which me personally, I've used with the majority of games, but with other games that I do really need that extra sensitivity, I do normally have it on the second preset, which is normally green. But what about when it comes to triggers, and also the scroll wheel, and of course the side buttons? Now, with a click, it actually is really precise. You barely have to put any force when it comes to your clicks, which can be very useful, especially with some extremely competitive titles. And just to give you an idea, I'm just doing a little tap and it has already censored my tap, which means yes, if you're wanting to have more precision, this can definitely give it to you. But when it comes to the scroll wheel, you are getting a simple scroll wheel. It is very silent, it does have some decent feedback, and it is simple. There's nothing too fancy about the scroll wheel, but I mean, it's actually pretty good, and I find it very suitable for most casual users, especially when it comes to gaming. Now, this is where I will actually have to admit, I don't particularly use side buttons with my mice, but when I do, it is very responsive, and the fact you are obviously getting 2 does help a lot, especially if you're playing some titles that do need that extra buttons closer to your hand. But what's my general experience from gaming using the S7 Max? When it comes to gaming in general, playing some titles that I do enjoy, such as Fortnite and Call of Duty, I found some decent feedback when it comes to those gaming sessions. Now, when it comes to playing Fortnite, where I have actually competed before in some tournaments, it actually does feel very precise, and I don't have to worry about a feedback not being inputted. In fact, majority of the time, I've actually found my keyboard having issues than the actual mouse. So, EWEADN S7 Max, what's the point for that? And not just that, but you are getting a smoother glide with this mouse. In fact, the pads underneath are very smooth, and the first time I actually used it, it was actually way more comfortable than other mice I've used before that was in the same price range. So, another point towards EWEADN. But there's one big con that a lot of users might have, and that is that, well, it can slip out of your hands pretty easily. Now, of course, I've used the EWEADN S7 Max for over a year, and I will admit, I've had a few times where my hand slips off, but I'm actually comfortable with that. But if you are someone that is worried about the mouse slipping out of your hand, especially if you're wanting to try to compete, there is actually a solution, which I do give props to EWEADN. They do give you anti-slip grips, which I think is a nice little plus, because sure, some brands do actually include that, but sometimes if you want to have that included, you are paying for a mouse that is closer to $100. So the fact that EWEADN does give you that extra accessory, it does give another point towards them and does actually compete against the con that the EWEADN S7 Max does indeed have. And on that side note, if you do have issues with your skates on your mouse, don't worry, they do also give you an extra set to replace them. So if you do have issues, you can just pop it out and put in the new skates and continue gaming with a smooth glide. But enough about the gaming side of the S7 Max, because you can also use this for standard use, whether you're going to just do some simple work, some design, or just wanting to use it as a simple mouse, as most people would definitely use it for. Now, there are indeed 3 different ways to connect to the EWEADN S7 Max to your device. You can do it via wired, which is really sick to have. You can do it via USB Type-A receiver, or you can even use Bluetooth. Now, me personally, I have actually used it mostly with wireless and Bluetooth, but I had a few times where I actually did use it via wired, which I would even say it does actually add the little extra weight when you do have it in wired setting. but it's not too bad, especially if you are just planning to scroll or you are wanting to just do some simple work. But keep in mind that it does have 3 ways for you to connect it to a device. Is very useful, especially if you do plan to use this with 2 or more devices at once. Now this actually has helped me a few times before when I've been doing live streaming. I'll be busy in a game, but I want to switch to my Mac Mini just to do some changes to my stream. So I can just put in Bluetooth and have it onto my Mac device, and I can switch back to the receiver, which is connected to my console. So it has been very useful a few times before, and I do personally like that EWEADN does have that for you, especially for the $50 price tag. But now the main question you might be wanting to know is, how long does the battery life last? Now to keep in mind, this is an 800 mAh battery that is found in the EWEADN S7 Max. Now of course you do charge it via USB-C, which is included with the mouse, which by the way, the cable that they do include is not only braided, but is actually a really good quality cable. So another plus to them. But to give you an idea of how long the EWEADN S7 Max can last, in the past year, with me using it basically daily for gaming, live streams, and also using it for some designs, I only had to charge the S7 Max 2 times in the past year. So yes, you don't really have to worry about battery life as much. And from my experience, it takes roughly an hour to get fully charged. So it's actually pretty useful. And finally, how much does the mouse actually weigh? Now the S7 Max is very light, and you can definitely feel it being very light. And it only weighs about 52 grams, which is not bad at all. But do keep in mind, if you do plan to put the included anti-slip pads on the top of the mouse, it does bring the weight up to 57 grams, which is still not bad at all. Now admittedly, do keep in mind, you are paying $50 for this mouse. So it does feel more plasticky, which yes, I mean, what do you expect from a mouse being that affordable? But build quality is very solid, haven't had any issues with it, and actually works pretty nicely. And if I'm being honest, from my personal experience, I would definitely recommend this mouse for anyone that is wanting to get a mouse that isn't going to break the bank and does give you some good performance when it comes to gaming, or even just simple use. But also, let me know in the comments below, do you think you'll pick up the S7 Max for yourself, or would you recommend any other mice in the $50 range that is on the market? But I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next one. Be safe as always, and from today onwards. Bye.